He is very critical. This is the meaning of love in Islam. Allegiance to Allah and disassociation from everything that opposes Allah's message, and that is in particular the message of Tawheed. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, ثلاث من كن فيه وجد حلاوة الإيمان. Whoever possesses the following three qualities will relish the sweetness or the delight of Iman, of faith. أن يكون الله ورسوله أحب إليه مما سواهما. The one to whom Allah and His Messenger becomes dearer than anything else. وأن يحب المرء لا يحبه إلا لله. And he loves the person for Allah alone. That is, to purely seeking Allah and His pleasure. وأن يكره أن يعود في الكفر بعد أن أنقذه الله منه. And that he hates to revert to the state of kufr, of disbelief, after Allah has rescued him from it, as he hates to be thrown into hell. كما يكره أن يلقى في النار. The love of Allah and His Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam must be translated into following the orders of Allah and of His Messenger. Otherwise it will be like the corrupt love of the Christians. Otherwise it will be this love that you hear of with the Christians, which is really love without any meaning, because the love in Islam, the love of Allah and His Messenger, must be translated into following the orders of Allah and of His Messenger, not following everyone's own desires or his or her understanding of the deen, as it is with the Christians, what they have done. This negates the following of any innovator also, who introduces concepts and or ways that are not according to the Islamic teachings. The love of Allah and His Messenger and His message of Islam is related to the knowledge of Allah and of His names and attributes. The more the person knows of Allah, then the more the love of Him becomes stronger. The more the person knows of Allah, then the love of Him becomes more stronger. This makes the believer eager to meet Allah. This makes the believer eager to meet Allah, eager to see Him and to listen to His words in the hereafter. This becomes the goal, and all the worldly attachment gets weaker and weaker. The spirit is lifted up. It aims high towards its Creator. It would not trap itself on any road that would lead to other than the submission to Allah alone. The person becomes motivated to comply with Allah's command to the best of his abilities. This produces the true happiness in this life and in the hereafter. This is the meaning of love in Islam. And this is the fifth condition related to the testimony of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. And the sixth one is the compliance, al-inqiyad, which means that submission to Allah that eliminates rejection. The testimony of Tawheed, of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, is fulfilled by obedience to Allah and His Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and by safeguarding against what Allah forbids. يقول الله عز وجل in Surah Luqman in chapter 31 verse 22, وَمَنْ يُسْلِمْ وَجْهَهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى وَإِلَى اللَّهِ عَاقِبَةُ الْأُمُورِ. Whoever submits his face for himself to Allah, that is, follow Islam, while he is doing good, meaning he obeys Allah and His Messenger in all respects, has grasped the most trustworthy handhold. The compliance with the declaration of La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah must not have any feeling of unease or choice, but full submission. This is well illustrated in the saying of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the one free of all imperfection, the Most High, وَمَا كَانَ لِمُؤْمِنٍ وَلَا مُؤْمِنَةٍ إِذَا قَضَى اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ أَمْرًا أَنْ يَكُونَ لَهُمُ الْخِيَرَةُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِمْ وَمَنْ يَعْصِ اللَّهَ وَرَسُولَهُ فَقَدْ ضَلَّ ضَلَالًا مُبِينًا. As in Surah Al-Ahzab chapter 33 verse 36, It is not for a believer, man or woman, when Allah and His Messenger have decreed a matter, that they should have any option in their decision. And whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger, he has indeed strayed in plain error. The decrees of Allah and His Messenger are not subject to human evaluation. The decrees of Allah and His Messenger are not subject to human evaluation. The message is a revelation. What it contains is for the benefit of man. Therefore, man's submission in Islam is for his own good. Seventh condition, acceptance, al-qubul. It is not enough to recognize the greatness of Islam and that it is the truth, but this recognition must be followed by humble acceptance. The adherence to the meaning of this declaration safeguards the believer from false pride, arrogance, and disdainfulness. إنهم كانوا إذا قيل لهم لا إله إلا الله يستكبرون. Truly, when it was said to them, La ilaha illallah, none has the right to be worshipped except Allah, they puffed themselves up with pride. That is, they denied it. The Muslim must realize, therefore, that this declaration stands against blind imitation and calls for an acceptance of the teachings of Islam according to the understanding of those whom Allah is pleased with, the Sahaba, the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, and those who followed their path from the righteous predecessors, from As-Salaf As-Salih. The Prophet ﷺ gave amazing parables for those who accept and those who reject the guidance and teachings of Islam. He ﷺ said, مثل ما بعثني الله من الهدى والعلم كمثل الغيث الكثير أصاب أرضا. The example of guidance and knowledge with which Allah has sent me is like abundant rain falling on the earth. فكان منها نقية قبلت الماء, some of which was fertile soil that absorbed rainwater. فأنبتت الكلأ والعشب الكثير, and brought forth vegetation and grass in abundance. وكانت منها أجادب أمسكت الماء فنفع الله بها الناس فشربوا وسقوا وزرعوا. And another portion of it was hard and held the rainwater, and Allah benefited the people with it, and they utilized it for drinking, making their animals drink from it, and for irrigation of the land for cultivation. وأصابت منها طائفة أخرى إنما هي قيعان لا تمسك ماء ولا تنبت كلاء. فذلك مثل من فقه في دين الله ونفعه ما بعثني الله به فعلم وعلم، ومثل من لم يرفع بذلك رأسا ولم يقبل هدى الله الذي أرسلت به. رواه البخاري. And a portion of it was a barren land which could neither hold the water nor bring forth vegetation. Then that land gave no benefits. The first is the example of the person who comprehends Allah's religion and gets benefit from knowledge which Allah has revealed through me, the Prophet, and learns and then teaches others. The last example is that of a person who does not care for it and does not take Allah's guidance revealed through me. He is like that of the barren land. This is collected by Al-Imam Al-Bukhari. These 7 conditions constitute those conditions that will fulfill the meaning of La ilaha illallah, and would provide therefore a good understanding of this key to paradise. La ilaha illallah Muhammadun Rasulullah. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us of those who comprehend these conditions and work accordingly. Now inshallah the second part, the testimony of Muhammad Rasulullah, and inshallah ta'ala we will finish it, or we'll continue with it until right after the Isha prayer inshallah ta'ala, because Iqamah is getting close. So we'll stop here inshallah.